right, here we are, softball fans. We have the visiting team in their new red uniforms. The CNY Xplosion is the visiting team versus the home team, the CNY Monsters. I am still getting set up here. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There is 1 out. This is number 22. I don't have their rosters pulled up just yet. It's coming. That ball is hit. Ground ball into right field. Throw over to first. Not in time. That was close. Almost put out. And there's a runner on first base with 1 out. Third one into right field also. And that one gets by McCarthy. She throws it into the cutoff. Relay to second base is offline just a little bit. And we got runners on second and third. This is Merritt coming up to bat here. First pitch to Merritt, fouled off, strike 1. Sorry about that. Second pitch to Merritt, fouled off, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Merritt goes down swinging for out number 2. And that brings up... I can't read the coach's handwriting. Sovi? First pitch fouled, ground ball, strike 1. And that pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. One, 2, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the Xplosion picks up 2 hits, excuse me. But Ari strikes out the side. And after a half inning, it is 0 for the Xplosion, and the Monsters are coming to bat. Leading off for the Monsters, we've got Rose, Hannah, Alina, then Riley, Chevy, Ella, then Estelle, Emily, Aria, Mackenzie, McCarthy, and then back to the top of the lineup. So we'll be back. First pitch to Rose, called strike one. Excuse me. So 0-1 on Rose. Ball's high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, I do believe. Excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up and in, ball 2, 2-1. Low and in, 3-1 on Rose. Three-one pitch to Rose. Low and in, ball 4. Rose works a walk. That brings up Hannah. First pitch to Hannah. Called strike one. Throw to second, not in time. Goes into the outfield. Rose takes off for third. Play at third base. Ball gets away. And Rose is going to go home and score. 1-0 for the Monsters. And it's strike one on Hannah. Oh, 1 to Hannah's high, gets away from the catcher. Ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Xplosion, unfortunately, are playing with only 7 players. Here's the 1-1. Up and out, ball 2, 2-1. So that means their number 8 and 9 positions are automatic outs when it's their turn to bat. That's unfortunate. Here's the 2-1 to Hannah. High, ball 3. 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for Hannah. On deck is Alina. Here's the payoff pitch. High, ball 4. And it takes 1 rounds. She's going to stay right at first base. So Hannah works a 5-pitch walk. 3, 4, 5, 6 pitch walk. Excuse me. I can count. It's early yet. Haven't even finished my cup of coffee yet. First pitch to Alina. Gets away. That's a ball. Hannah takes second. Runs into the second baseman. Throw comes to second after she rounds second. Goes into the outfield. And Alina comes home. Hannah comes home. So now it's 2-0 for the Monsters. And we turn our attention back to Alina at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Check swing, foul, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Alina Giarusso. One ball, 1 strike on Alina. Swung on, hit out into center field. Picked up and thrown into the pitcher. Alina has herself a single. It's the first hit of the day for the Monsters, and that first hit could be sponsored by you and your business. Just give me a shout. Shoot me an email, thedandalin@gmail.com, and we'll talk. Since Aline is the catcher, she's got equipment to put on. She's coming into the dugout, and McCarthy, the number 11 batter, is going to come in to run for her. Here's Riley Trude at the plate. Pitch high, ball 1. McCarthy takes off, goes to second, round second. She's going to stay there. Stolen base for McCarthy. 1-0 to Riley Trude at the plate. Swung on and fouled off. Strike 1 on Riley. One ball, one strike on Riley. That one bounces and it hits her. Riley will take first base. Runners at first and second for Chevy. Quick conversation between the pitcher and the catcher. And Chevy is ready at the plate. Runners at first and second for Chevy, no outs. 2 runs are in so far in the first inning. That's a strike on Chevy. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Call, strike 2. Chevy thought it was inside. What do you think? No balls and 2 strikes on Chevy. Low and inside, ball 1. Both runners take off. And we got runners at second and third now as a double steal was on. One ball, 2 strikes to Chevy. 2 runners in scoring position. It hit her right on the laces of her back foot. So the bases are loaded after 2 hit by pitches and a single. And that brings up Ella Precision. Xplosion coach is coming out to have a talk with his pitcher. Just settle her down a little bit. This consultation brought to you by Power Play Sports, located on exit 47 in Watertown, New York. A quick consultation with the professionals at Power Play can get you outfitted with the best equipment for your hockey player, or teach you how to play hockey, because hockey is awesome. Exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Check them out, Power Play Sports. Find them online at powerplaysportsny.com. That pitch to Ellis high. And everybody moves up a base. It is now 3-0. So runners at second and third now for Ella, 1-0. Oh, it hit her in the helmet. Ella's okay. So now with the bases loaded, that brings up Dan-Dalin. So bases loaded, no outs. Pitch is high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Estelle. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. bounces ball. Nice grab by the catcher. It's her job back there is to be 2 balls and no strikes on Dalin. Goes behind her. She moves out of the way. Ball gets away from the catcher. Everybody moves up a base. And it is now 4-0 Monsters. I think it's 2-0. Swung on, ripped down the third base line. Foul. Scared that guy in his chair. He almost fell backwards. Good thing he's not on this side. There's a hill. He would have tumbled right down the hill into the pavilion. So because of the foul ball, that ball is not live now. It is not live until the pitcher makes her move to the home plate. So I think it's 2 balls and 1 strike now. Stell wants a hit. Oh, it was 3-1. Now the bases are loaded again. Nope, ball got away. Run scores. And Estelle takes second. So that's 5-0 now. That brings up Emily. First pitch to Emily sends this out into left field. Fielded by the left fielder. She throws it into short. It's an RBI single for Emily. We got runners at first and third now with no outs. That brings up the pitcher, Aria. First pitch to Aria is a strike on the pitch. Emily takes off and grabs second base. Runners in scoring position now, second and third. 0-1 on Aria. Aria swings at one that's high, fouls back to the backstop, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Aria. Inside, ball 1, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Aria fouls that one back, stays alive. We'll do the 1-2 again. Monsters lead 6-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-2. That one's way high, 3-2. Runners stay put. Here's the payoff pitch to Aria. High, ball 4. Aria works herself a walk. So the bases are low. Oh no, Estelle comes home as that ball gets thrown around. It is now 7-0 for the Monsters, and here's Mackenzie. Runners at first and second. Call strike 1 on Mackenzie. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss. Strike two. McKenzie about 10 seconds early on that swing. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Mac. Little pop up. Third base. Makes the grab for out number one. So with one out now, that brings up McCarthy. With runners at first and second. Got Emily on second, Aria on first, McCarthy at the plate. First pitch outside, ball one. Monsters lead by a score of 7-0. That ball gets away. Both runners advance. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at second and third now for McCarthy. Pitch low and in the dirt, 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, 3-2. What are you looking for? Three balls and 2 strikes. Oh, wait. No, we're back up to Rose. That pitch misses. It's a ball. Runners go. And they are safe. So McCarthy struck out there, I guess. It's 2 outs. Rose launches this one into center field. Center fielder gets around it, picks it up, and she's going to toss that ball in. Rose gets herself an RBI single. So now with the runner on first and 2 outs, here's Hannah. Hannah, big swing and a miss, strike one. Hannah fouls that one off, strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on Hannah. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hannah fouls another one out. We'll do the 0-2 pitch again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High, ball one. Hannah reaches down, sends this one out to right field. Again, Xplosion short players only have 2 outfielders. Hannah comes around, ball gets over past the cutoff. Hannah goes to third. She's going to go all the way around and score. So Hannah legitimately gets a double and an RBI. 2-run score, and it is now 11-0. And it's a 10-run rule per inning, so I don't know if that counts as 10 or 11, but either way, at the end of one inning, it's like 11-0. Whoops, I did not mean to put a run up there. 10-0 or 11-0, something like that. And the Xplosion is coming up to bat. Coming up for the Xplosion, it's Gabby, Izzy, and then 2 automatic outs before we get back up to the top of the order for Junie. We'll be back. Warm-ups are done. Arya is ready. Gabby steps up to the plate. First pitch from Arya. In there, call, strike one. No balls and 1 strike on Gabby at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to Gabby. High, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that'll bring up Izzy to the plate. Izzy swings late on that one, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Izzy. Arya sets and deals, swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Izzy. And that's it. The next one is an automatic out. Because their 8 and 9 positions are automatic outs. Number 8 batter came up, so that's out number 3. And they'll start off the 3rd inning with 1 out. Again, super unfortunate, but sometimes this happens in youth sports. So, bottom of the 2nd inning coming up for the Monsters. Leading off. And we'll be back in just a minute. right, warm-ups are done. Here's Alina stepping into the batter's box. First pitch behind her, ball one. Here's the 1-0 to Alina. Low, ball two. 2-0. Swung on, popped up, and that's going to go out of play. Strike one. Two balls and one strike on Alina. High and outside, ball three, 3-1. So this is a Little League field. Little League, though, of course, uses 65-foot base path, which softball does as well. Inside, ball four, Alina works a walk. Ball got away from the catcher, though, so Alina looks and keeps on going to second base. That's exactly what you got to do. If the catcher's snoozing, not going to throw that ball back, you take second base. Don't want to lose your edge. So that brings up Riley. First pitch misses, ball one. Here's the 1-0 to Riley. Swung on, chopper. Nice snag at shortstop. Throw over the first. Oh, a little short. So Riley beats that one out. Alina runs third. We got runners at the corners now with no outs for Chevy. Hannah comes in to run. She was the last batter of the last inning to run for Riley. Riley is the maybe, I don't know. Big swing and a miss. Strike one on Chevy. I'm not sure why we're running for Riley, but we are. 0-1 on Chevy. Ball's outside, ball one. That's going to score a run and advance one. So Alina scores. Hannah goes to second, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Chevy. Pitches inside, ball two. And on that play, Riley, or not Riley, Hannah comes in to score. So 13-0 now, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Chevy. Here's the pitch. She leans out of the way of that one. 3-1 to Chevy. Way high, ball four. Chevy takes first base. So with the runner on first, that brings up Ella Precision. First pitch to Ella, inside, ball one. And there's the 1-0 to Ella. Oh, it hit her. So Ella gets hit by a pitch again. At least this one wasn't in her head. And that brings up Dan-Dalin with runners at first and second. Estelle walked her first plate appearance, swings and sends this one to left field. Left fielder backs up, gets underneath, not going to get it. Goes just over her head. And Estelle first base because she almost ran into Ella. But on the throw in, Ella goes to third. Estelle's at first. And Estelle picks up an RBI. That pitch is a ball. Runners advance. Estelle gets all the way to third. And it is now 15-0. O to Emily. I think that was inside 2-0. With Estelle Dan-Dalin on third. That one bounces 3-0. Nice stop by the catcher. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Emily works a walk. So runners on the corners for the pitcher, Aria Heath. First pitch to Ari, low and in the dirt, ball 1. Gets away from the catcher, but not too far. There's no outs. 4 runs are in. Runners at the corners. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Aria. High and behind her, ball 2. Runners stay put at the corners. Here's the 2-0. Call, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1, Ari grounds this to third. Pops up. Oh, she throws this over. It gets thrown away. Ari stays put. Emily goes to third. Estelle scores. Ari reaches on an E5. No RBI. So runners at the corners with no outs, 16-0. That is swung on, popped up, left field. Left fielder coming in. Oh, overruns that ball, almost made the grab. Ari goes to second. And Mackenzie gets herself an RBI single. As Emily scores, Ari goes to second. Timeout is called, and the pitcher is coming out. And I think that's the game. Yeah, I do too. So it's unfortunate that all of the Xplosion players did not show up. Kudos to these girls for sticking it out. They tried. They did what they could. They were out there. They were playing. May their season go better as they continue to improve their skills, and hopefully more of their team shows up. So from Solvay Field, Woods Road Park in Solvay, which is part of Geddes, I guess, home of the Geddes Thunderstix. This one is a Monsters win. Let's see who player of the game is going to. Player of the game gets a cinch sack. And player of the game is going to go to the pitcher. Well deserved. I mean, she did everything she could out there. Hung in there, stood tall, stood strong. Player of the game for the Monsters, it goes to Alina. Doing a great job back behind the dish. So this one ends in a forfeit. Monsters were leading like 17 or 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Yep, 17-0 at the time of the forfeit. So from Woods Road Park in Solvay, home of the Geddes Thunderstix Tournament 2024, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.